Welcome to Desai Academy of class 9th, chapter 2 is matter around us pure. Okay, next topic will comes here, concentration of solutions. Okay, in activity 2.2 we observed that group A and group B obtain different shades of solutions. Okay, what is okay, we discussed that the group A and group B having what different shades. Okay, this is the activity we discussed in the previous videos. So group A is having what a crystalline structure of copper sulfate, and group B is having also crystalline what a copper sulfate, and the third group is having what a wheat flour or a wheat flour, and fourth group or a group D is having what a milk or a ink. From this we activity we done. Okay, so from this activity, so what they are saying, group A and group B. Okay, group, what is the group A and group B? That group A is having a copper sulfate crystals, and group B also having what, copper sulfate crystals. Here is crystal, one two few crystals here, full spatula of copper sulfate. So we understand that in a solution, the relative proportion of a solute and solvent can be varied. Okay, so in a first, group A is having a copper sulfate of what, only few crystals, but in second case, or in group B, having what, full spatula of crystals. Means here the number of copper sulfate is different in A as well as the different in B. Means the amount of solvent is different in different, means it can be varied, can be changeable depending upon the amount of solute present in a solution. It can be called as a diluted, concentrated, or a saturated solutions. How much solute is added in any solution, any solvent, that can considered as a diluted or a concentrated. Okay, simple example we can give here. Okay, so a milkman is a daily giving a milk to the water some houses, correct? So if we add water to the A and water to the B, so one day he added only water to the A, means it is called as a diluted. So it is a concentrated because there is no water added by the milkman, but the compared to B is what, more concentrated because it contain more water, it contain more milk, and in the case of A it is having a water plus a milk is there, correct? So what that activity is there? So simple, the two containers are there, A and B. This contain milk, both are containing milk. So the milkman adding water to the group A container, and in the B container he does not added water to it, correct? So it is called as a concentrated because it contain pure milk, means there is no adding of water in this. It is called as a concentration. It is called as what, diluted. Depending on the amount of added water in it, the term as what, diluted, and there is no water, means it is called as a concentrated. Simple example from that we can easily understood what is the concentration and dilution. Okay, so dilute and concentrated are comparative terms. Okay, dilute and concentrated are comparative terms. In activity 2.2, the solution obtained by group A is diluted as compared to the group B. Okay, so in a group we discussed that the copper sulfate A is having what, only 2-3 crystals, right? Group B is having what, more crystals, so it means having it is a more concentrated compared to the A. Next, activity 2.3. Take approximately 50 ml of water each in a separate beaker. So you have to take two separate beakers. In that you have to add 50 ml of water, correct? You have to add 50 ml of water. add a so okay, what we have to add? Add a salt in one beaker and sugar or a barium chloride in the second beaker with the continuous stirring. Okay, you have taken a one beaker and a second beaker. For simplification, we can give the name A, and this is what B. Okay, for one we are adding a salt in it, correct? In second we are adding a sugar, or we are adding another one is called as what? Barium chloride. What is the barium chloride formula? BaCl2. Okay, Ba means barium, Cl2 means a chlorine. Okay, combining of these two elements will give the barium chloride. What is the chemical formula of barium chloride? BaCl2. Remember that. The container A is adding a salt, and container B is adding with what? Barium chloride. Remember that. With the continuous stirring means you have to mix with the what some glass rod is there, so from that, using that rod we have to continuously stir. When no more solute can be dissolved, means in that container no more solute can be what added, means it will completely adding. Here salt is completely added, salt, here sugar or barium chloride. Okay, what is the formula of barium? BaCl2. If in these two containers the salt is not dissolving in it and the barium chloride or sugar is not dissolving in it, okay, that time, after it is not dissolving means again you have to give heat to these two beakers. Okay, heat the content of the beaker and rise the temperature by about after that you have to heat this one, these two containers you have to heat about how much? 5 degrees Celsius, and start adding the solute again. After that you have to add in the two beakers. One is what? You have sugar, or we can add barium chloride, correct? Another in that we have to add. So after heating, right? So is the amount of salt and sugar or barium chloride that can be dissolved in water at a given temperature is the same. Okay, the container A container and B container, in that we are added different types of solute. One is we added salt, another with barium chloride, or what we are added? Sugar, correct? So the adding of salt to the A container and adding barium chloride or sugar, or dissolving of both are same or not? We can say that they are not having a same dissolving power. Okay, salt can be easily dissolved compared to the water, salt, sugar and barium chloride, so they are having different rate of dissolving capacity. So every solute is dissolved in the solvent in a different manner. It is not same for all solute in a solvent. It is different for different solute. At any particular temperature, a solution that has a dissolves as much of solute as it's capable of dissolving is said to be saturated solutions. Okay, important definitions. What is a saturated solution? Means you can write the answer from this paragraph. At any temperature, at any particular temperature, the solution that has dissolves as much of solute as it's capable of dissolving is said to be saturated solution. Means the at any particular temperature the solution dissolves as much of its capacity to dissolve the solute particles is called as a saturated solutions. Okay, the solution dissolves the solute particle in it. For example, here the here water is there, correct? Water will dissolves salt when how much water having capacity, in that capacity how much salt we are adding it, that will dissolve. That is called as what? Saturation level or a saturated solution. In other words, when no more solute can be dissolved in a solution, that a given temperature is called a saturation solution. We can call also in that another way. So in the particular temperature there is no dissolving of solute in a solution is called as a saturated solutions. This is what simple definitions. We can write either this one or this one. The amount of solute present in the saturated solution at this temperature is called as a solubility. What is solubility? Again, these are very important definitions for your exam purpose. So the amount of solute present in the saturated solution at this temperature is called as a solubility. What is solubility? Means how much solute is present in the solution at the particular temperature is called as what? Solubility. Means the solute present in the saturated solution is called as what? Solubility. For example, when we are adding water to the water sugar. So how much sugar is present in this water, that will called as what? Solubility of sugar, right? What is solubility means? So how much for simple one container is correct. One container is there, one container. In that container, so we are adding water already, plus we are adding salt in it. So how much salt is present in this container? It is a saturated solution, so that is termed as what? Solubility. How much salt is present in this solution is called as what? Solubility. Solubility. So next, if the amount of solute contained in a saturation is less than saturation level, it is called as a unsaturated solution. What is unsaturated solution? The amount of solute contained in a solution is less than saturation level. Means the amount of solute present in a container is less than the saturation level is called as what? Unsaturated solutions. Okay, these are some important definitions. What is a saturated solution? Okay, this will ask in your exam. What is saturated solution? What is unsaturated solution? And the third one, the solubility. These are the important definitions. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.